girls, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you the process of me making this paper sculpture project, and this is the project that I worked on in 2020, and again this video will be pushed back and uploaded in 2021, so just please keep that in mind when you're watching this. So this project's idea actually came out of nowhere when I was just sitting at the table and I was thinking, I need to do something, and I really liked one of those things that you saw on Pinterest, which is like layer and layer of paper, and I was really inspired by that, but I didn't just wanted to copy it obviously, so I wanted to add more colors to it. And now in the video you're seeing me using X-Acto knife to cut out each and every layer of the sculpture that I'm going to be making. And very importantly, that you need to keep in track of which orientation looks the best and which is the first layer. So I numbered all of them on the left hand corner so I know which orientation it is and what's the best combination of them all together. So then I used watercolor to fill in the colors, and the idea is that it's going to be looking like a wound, meaning the surface is kind of like bruised with blood, and the deeper you go there's more blood, but then at the end your wound will be healed, and so it'll just be my normal skin color. And so this is a process of a wound healing, and now this is what kind of layers in the middle, that's why it looks really red. And here are all of the layers complete, and I'm just putting it on the floor so I can let them dry and then we can be ready to assemble. These, you need to make sure that you lay them on the floor in the right orientation, so when you pick them up they will be in the right orientation and in the right correct order, so that you don't mess up what your original idea is like. And yeah, you see the hole is getting smaller and smaller, which means that the wound is healing, and this is the last layer and it's a complete piece of paper with my skin color. So now it's assembling time, and I also used paper to assemble them together and with glue stick. So I measured and made these small holder boxes, I don't know what to call them, but and I attached it on each of the four corners of each of the layers, and then we attached them together too, and you can see there's the pink sticky note. That is to also make sure that I have it in the right orientation, just so I don't mess it up when I'm turning it around and trying to glue it all together. Also, another important thing is that you have two corners in the same two corners of the attachment in the same orientation and two in the other orientation, just to keep it more stable and so it doesn't tilt. I don't know if you understand it, but okay. Here is the last look at this project before I put the final layer on, so there won't be any hole in the middle. And yeah, that's what I was explaining, so it should be in a different orientation for the attachment pieces so it's stable. And this is actually the second part of the project, which I never thought in the beginning that I would be making this, but it's basically using the leftover pieces from the first piece, because you cut the hole out, right? And this is what the material that makes up the hole, and then I decided to use them as well because they're really good paper and really amazing shapes actually, so I had to use them. And then this is the healing energy as a metaphor in here, and then it bleeds from bluish greenish color to reddish color, which is blood in this case. And then I used the same technique to put them together, but later on I feel like this was not the greatest idea, but at least it tied the whole sculpture installation together. And yeah, this is what it looks like after I assemble them. And this is the photo shooting period, which I actually used sewing threads to attach them with tape on the walls so I can hold them in place for the photo shoot. And I also had to tier those posters on my wall. And then I also use embroidery stress to just put them on the sculpture so it creates more like a healing energy. And this is the stop motion that I made, which I was very proud of. So I think the final project is much more interesting actually than stop motion because it's the first time I've ever tried to do this, and I will link the app that I used to make this in the description in case you want to know about it. But this is what the final product looked like, and I actually photoshopped the string and tapes from the 𝗃𝗃 away so it looks cleaner, and I think the final product looks really professional, and I am absolutely in love with this sculpture. I think it's one of the best things I've ever made so far, and maybe I'll be making something much more amazing when I actually upload this video in 2021. You never know. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. I really like this one as a documentation of this whole fun project that I've made, and see you next time. Bye!